What is up, guys? It is the Extraordinary Saiyan here, bringing you some Nazi zombies World at War style. Basically, I figured, I was playing World at War, the story mode, and then it pushed me right into Knockner and Toten. So I was like, I might as well try to do Knock, or at least try to see how far I could take it before I hit up to Black Ops 1 and then do that story. So, and I'm not gonna lie, I figured out a few things in World at War. Like, they recycled Knock and Varuk basically out of basically 2 maps in the campaign. Because I was like, wait, something's up here. This building looks familiar. And then it's near this airfield in the campaign, basically. And that's not basically Knock in the campaign of World at War. It's near this Japanese airfield. And I was like, that's actually pretty cool. I mean, it kind of looks like Knock, but it kind of looks very, very, very different. There's basically no walls around it. It just looks similar to Knock, and that's how I think they got their idea for it. And then for Varuk, they actually do have the actual building for Varuk, which I'm gonna guess they reused it for the zombies, because it's the exact same building that Varuk is in, except it's basically in the heart of Berlin in the end of the story mode. Which is, I was like, wait a good second. I was like, wait a good few seconds. I feel like I've been here before. I was like, oh, it's Varuk. I was like, I forgot. I was like, I didn't even know that this building was in the campaign. Because back then, when I first played World at War, I didn't really have the DLCs for Black Ops 1, where you can play the old maps. So I was kind of like, okay. I was like, I guess I just never figured or never knew the exact building layout, but they reused that, and I was thinking maybe they did the same for Shino Noom and Derice. And no, they didn't. They didn't reuse buildings. But I will say, when you do go in those areas, for example, Varuk, in the campaign of World at War, you hear a little girl laughing, which is weird. It's like they were trying to tie zombies into the campaign story, or at least somehow basically combine the campaign and zombies. But because to me, it sounded like I was hearing a little girl laugh or cry in the asylum little area, and I was like, I mean in the campaign, not the multiplayer. So there's an asylum map, but I'm talking about the campaign itself. I was hearing a little girl laugh or cry, either or. I only have Knock one here, but Black Ops 1 I have most. I have all the deals, all the zombie maps from Black Ops 1, 2, and on my PS4 I have Giant, and then the Zombie Chronicles, because I wanted to see how the updated maps looked. I have to do multiple Easter eggs. That's why I like these old maps. Easter eggs you don't have to do nothing for. It's just ground-based survival. And then, that's about all. That's all it takes. So right now, you're probably seeing, the worst transition and cut, because I'm literally just gonna, I think, upload this to Twitter. If I can't, I'll probably ditch this and then basically just upload the clips just up to Twitter, to my Twitter. And then I'm gonna upload it to YouTube so you guys can, see it. So there's more diversity and more content. Instead of it just being me uploading stuff off my PS4 and mobile, y'all get to see, other stuff. Y'all get to see zombie content, whatever, I feel like recording that day. And as you see right there, I don't know why they didn't bring this back. I guess it wasn't OP. It really wasn't OP. It only did fire damage to zombies, the flamethrower did. I don't know why they never brought it back. It's such a I always thought the flamethrower was a wonder weapon. It really wasn't a wonder weapon, but technically it is. technically it isn't. That's how I kind of perceive it. Because, you gotta think about it, the first wonder weapon was kind of the ray gun. Well, no, the first wonder weapon was the ray gun. But I always thought in my head, I was like, yeah, the flamethrower, what about the flamethrower? Like, it isn't like a wonder weapon, but I kind of perceive it that. I kind of perceive that it being like, because I don't remember it being up in any other maps. But I mean, who knows? It could be in like Verrückt or Shino or Darius or Shina Numa, whatever. But yeah. Anyway, like, you know, I was, like I said, I was trying to see how far I was gonna get in this round, or getting so far into a round. I think I might have, I don't remember, I might be thinking of Black Ops 1, but I only remember making it up to like round 12 or 15, maybe. I think round 11 might be my new high round on World at War for zombies. Just because of, I don't think, I usually only make it up to like round 6, or round 6, or whatever you could say. But mostly, yeah, I guess, I mean, I don't feel really, I feel accomplished, but I don't know what to say. All I gotta say is, at least it isn't tedious or complicated. It's just, you know, boots on the ground, because I mean, if you can factor in Black Ops 3, it's boots on the ground, round survival base, no Easter egg, just simple. It's simple. I remember that's how the zombie maps used to be. They all used to be simple. That's why I think most people liked Kino, because though it didn't have like a Easter egg or anything in it, it still had like, well, it technically had like Easter eggs, but those maps didn't have main Easter eggs. Main Easter eggs didn't come into factor until Ascension, and then there was the whole deal with, you know, once you got Black Ops 2, they came up with these like complicated, tedious, basic main, like basically the main Easter egg was hard, most of them, and you needed 4 people. Why, I don't know back then why they thought, you know, it was a good idea to have it where, oh, you know, I'm basically, like, we're just gonna make it to where, you know, you can still do round survival by yourself, but if you're playing solo, you can't do the main Easter egg. Like what's the point of buying a $60 game? Because remember, back then it was $60. What's the point of buying a $60 game if you couldn't do the main Easter egg off zombies? And I know what you can say, well, you know, the main campaign and all. But yeah, I don't know. Anyway, this is the end here. And I kind of, you know, I even said that I cut this transition. But anyway, I'm gonna get out of here.